This is a powerful animal. All right. Let's let you out. You want out? Come on. Get out, big dog. Go. Go on. All right. Oh, you take a nap, old girl. Got one sleeping, one running. That's right. The wolves are out. The wolves are out. See, I got Dixie up here. We're going to start out with Dixie. Let's see what we got here. Boop, pop that off. What time to slow down, move start? 0530. Who in the hell gets up that early? Got to get up about 0400. That's what time you should be getting up. Anybody that was ever in the military, you know what I'm talking about. 4 a.m., baby. Let's go. What are we doing here? Let me pop over here. Before I look at anything, Bitcoin trending on the 4 hour. Bitcoin trending on the 4 hour. We'll get to Bitcoin. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Traditional. Let's go up here to Dixie. 15 minute. Just want to see some real quick. Yep. Some bull dip right now, huh? Ooh, Z scores are down though. We got this trend though on the 15. It's definitely pulled up inside this 2SD band here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow. Okay. So we got no div on the 33. About the 45. A little bit. 90. Somebody right now is going, you're doing your workflow backwards. I am, aren't I? Yeah, a little on the 90 too. What's going on with this 4 hour? Man, is this going to make its way to wave trend? Reverse wave trend for all those new folk out there. Hit that rocket icon. There we go. Hit the rocket icon. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, man, let's see here. So, is Dixie going to make its way down to this 4 hour reverse wave trend? This returns oscillator is pretty deep, and it's setting up some hidden bull div. I don't know to tell you. Let me see. Where'd this daily pull back to? I'm trying to get a bead before this market opens on Dixie. Yeah, man. Interesting. Dixie. Well, I've already got an idea what's going to happen here. Let's see. And I'm sure there's people out there going, oh, yeah? Tell us that idea. I'd be like, you know what? We don't give signals here. Just pay attention, though. Let me get this brokerage account up, man. Just pay attention. If you can read between the lines, you probably catch something. Let's see. Log in. Okay, let that fire up. Man, this 15 minute though, you are way below the power mean band. Tell you what, if Dixie jacks up here right before market open, next 27 minutes, you'll see SPY coming right back down pre-market. Let me see. What we got working here, man? What do we got working here? So that makes 0 sense what I'm seeing right now. What we got? Dang, really? What's that thing dropping to? When's that monthly close? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Got you. Okay, let's pop this up. 0 DTs. This is expected move for the open. 2.5. 2.5. Plus or minus 2.5. So right now, got about 442 and a quarter. Top side, 437 to the downside. Let's see. Hey. No, that's enough of Dixie. I see what you're doing. I think I see what you're doing. Let's go to SPY pre-market here. Yeah, what's up? 441.10. How'd this close? Below the daily reverse wave trend, huh? What's that reverse wave trend at? Let's take a little peek here. 442.29. Let me see this 4 hour. That's right. Down below the 99 log MA too. Very, very freaking interesting little setup we got going on here. Oh yeah, what's a setup? What's a setup? Let's see. That's right. Monday morning, Bulls came out, gave the Bears a little nice little headache here. Crushed some Bears. Well, they roared back. Had a couple pots of honey, got stoned on it, and came back strong, didn't they? The way SPY closed here. Right at the second support level on that daily. Yeah. Second support level on the daily. You got the second support level on the weekly down here at about 438.55. If I'm correct, what was that other one? 433. Yep, 433. I was looking at this earlier just to see if this thing's going to bounce out of here. You got a lot. You got this like yesterday, right? Or day before, I mean. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. You got down here in between the first support level on the weekly and the monthly. Got up to the top side of the 68.3 yesterday. Just nuked down through those support levels. Tried to pick it back up. Yeah, the Bears were strong yesterday, man. Be able to do that. Closed below the 1 SD too. Not surprised it's up market open, depending on, you look at that daily time frame. You're below the 99 log MA on, what was that, the 4 hour. You're below wave trend on the daily, reverse wave trend. Let's not get this twisted. We don't use anything regular traditional TA at all. Most of the indicators you're seeing right now are built on the returns, a distribution, entropy, things of that nature. We do not use lagging indicators. We want leading information here at Alpha Trading. Right? If you don't have leading information, what are you doing? What are you doing? You might as well not even be looking at charts, right? Go look at order flow or something, for crying out loud, if you're going to use lagging indicators. Don't know what to tell you. When you have leading information now, let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. So what is it up to? 441.04. Boy, look at that intraday volatility yesterday, man. Up 9.3%. Up over 22. Got VIX slowly climbing. And that's the thing. Everybody today wants to know what's going to happen Thursday, Friday, right? The Bears came out in force last couple of days. Are the Bulls going to get a little revenge here? It's all about the buying and the selling, right? All about the buying and the selling. So let's see here. That's the thing here on SPY, man. Good Lord. There's some bull div. 90.45. Yep, 90.45. Not the 33. I mean, you go all the way back. Yeah, there is some. It's been building. You can see every time it prints, right? We're getting these little pops. Getting those little pops. What does it set up on? Especially back here, it's set up hidden bear. Hidden bear. We got here. No, that was a higher high. Let's see. Yeah, clean right now. Z-score, another story. Definitely got bull div. The entropy trend to the downside here on the 33-minute too. You're hitting the 2 SD band. Turns oscillator closed down too. And the main thing that's going on here, there's a lot of I see people talking. They're like, this is doing what I thought, blah, blah, blah. Look, the reason why this thing's up, where's this daily range going to be at? It's all about the volatility ranges. Let's get this correct first. All these pre-market, post-market moves, I'm telling you, man, it's these algos situating themselves. Where's the new ranges going to be at? Because these bulls right now, they want to get above. They want to get above the daily range. Unfortunately, let me see here. It's got that first 15-minute candle really popped. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel those out. This big down candle at the end of the day. Yeah, this is a tricky little daily range. But from what I'm seeing, we're probably talking about 442. 442. Bottom side of yesterday, 68.3 Laplace. Probably going to be right around this weekly support level, to be honest. Yeah, probably going to be right around there. Indeed. And the way Dixie was acting overnight, The way Dixie was acting overnight. Tried to find support down here on the bottom side of the 68.3. Bears weren't having anything to do with it. I mean, the Dixie's almost out of 1 SD already, right? Getting close. Testing the waters on this 15-minute candle here. Kind of in between the center of the daily. First support level on the daily. I think this thing's going to do. I tell you what, man, Dixie's not a lot down here for this thing to just drop like a rock. I'm not going to bullshit anybody. And I've been waiting, right? Here's this weekly range. There's the top side of this weekly range. It hasn't fully been tested yet on Dixie, man. This thing could be coming down to test this weekly range. And like I said, there's not much. I mean, we got the first standard deviation. You know, do I worry too much about the 1 SD? Buyers and sellers, they can rip through that level. It's when you get down here to the 95 for Laplace. This is where the big algos are really targeting. Not targeting for price action to go there, but reversals, right? Especially if you get down below. Good Lord. Really strong. Really strong. But it's right above the weekly range. Got the 2 SD in the weekly range. Thing is, as it has to do with this 4-hour candle, 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation. Those are with those skinny lines. They're literally bordering the first support level on the daily volatility range today. So getting just on this 4-hour candle, getting through there, which what is there? A couple hours left? Yeah, 2 hours left. I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yep, hour 47. All right, let's see. All right. Tell you what, if the dollar does start to move down through these levels, SPY might get a chance. SPY might get a chance. I saw gold. Yeah, gold dipped down to what, like 1890 or something? 1890? Yeah. Took a quick peek at it. Now it's having a little reversal here. Getting up interesting. Because you got gold up here above. What do we got? 1, 2. Is that the top of the... No. Where's the top of the... Let's see. What was that? Second support level. Okay, there's a weekly range up there. Like all the macro volatilities above on gold. So working towards the first standard deviation on the daily right now. Literally almost just in a wick. But that's actually, we got the first resistance level on the daily. Man, that's a tight first resistance level. See the bottom side, first support's a little deeper down. Some interesting reads here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to look at these minis real quick. Okay, so bottom side of the 68.3 was a second support level on the weekly, I believe. Let's scale this down. Yep. There's the third down there at about 43.58. All right. So the micros, the SPY micros, wick right to that second support level. It's made its way back up into the daily range. Yeah, these bears will be up here waiting. Man, this daily's below the weekly first support level. That's never good. That's never good. Okay. 5.33. SPY's just holding right. It's been here. It's been right below yesterday's first support level, daily volatility range. Just hanging out right there. Lie, this is tough. Dixie's losing steam now. Dixie's losing steam. That'll give these guys the opportunity, right, to get up above that daily volatility range. Let's see if these bulls pre-market can do it. I'm talking SPY. Right? And Dixie's when Dixie's falling off like this. Let me see something here. Go back to Dixie real quick. You know what? How far below? Yeah, I mean, this was all day yesterday, right? All day yesterday. You open up below the RMLR. That was the pre-market little pump we got, but rejected right off of it. And even look, got another wick right up to the RMLR. Rejection. Where's this 30 at? Way up above. Tisk. About the daily. Where's the daily on the RMLR? Man, 2 SD band. Everybody that uses this indicator, eyebrows just rose right there. Let's see, where's the 30 up pretty high? Up high. I'm looking for some crosses happening here. Let's drop down to the 90-minute. Let's see the 30. Oof. Damn, boy, this low length's getting ready to cross that 30 again. What the? Gonna get some more down action. Boy, I tell you what, we do. This thing could dip to the bottom of the weekly range. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Woo! There we go.
God bless.
Thank you. So right back up on the 45-minute RMLR right now, pre-market. Yep, about 24 cents below. Where's this 30 at? Where you at, big boy? Okay. A little hook on the 45. Let's see if this 11 can cross up this 30. That would help. What about the 33? Turn this off. Boop. Below. God, man, you're below so many RMLRs. These low time frames. This 15-minute. Where are you? God, boy, oh boy, just right at it. Yep, above it now. Obviously. Let me see what happened in this 30. Up above. What's that at? 441.45. 441.45. Yeah, it's not going to get it done, man. That is not going to get it done. Let me see here. 45. Yeah, that's definitely below. These bears are going to fight too, man. They will fight. They don't want this opening up above this daily. Definitely don't. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me check this out. Give me one. There's a support. Boom. That was yesterday's daily. Yep, that was the center of the daily range. That was the bottom. Because this is what has been going on, and it even started on Monday. Right, you opened up below the daily range. This was heaven sent right here, man. Bulls got lucky, man. You got lucky the way this played out. Now look at the last couple of days. You're opening up below the dailies. You're gonna open up below the daily. Not good ever. It's tough. And that's the battle going on pre-market right here. And with this volatility to downside, it could be a little lower than 442. Could be more the center. The center could be more 441.6.5 right now. You could get the wings of that range more like 442 to the top side. Thing is, how big is this range going to be today? I would imagine a little wider. Stuff. All right, I've got 12 minutes. Need this market open while we're doing this. Let's go over. Let's check BTC out. It's running down through the distribution today. Whee! So yesterday, where'd this thing close at? 95 for Laplace. 95 for Laplace. Interesting. Tried to find support on the first standard deviation. You just crushed right through it. But yeah, that 95.4, perfect. Opened up, rejected off the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Ran down, a couple wicks through the 1SD. That, third 15-minute candle literally bounced right from the 1SD. Pulled up, sent another wick down. What is that, second support level on the daily? Then pulled back up. BTC. So you're down here in between bottom side of the 68.3 and the first standard deviation normal distribution. Below, let's see, what support level on the weekly is that? Yeah, first support level on the weekly. BTC definitely needs to get back up above this. Or yeah, man. Just seeing the writing on the wall. This could start dropping the rest of the week through these support levels. Let me see. Where's that second one? What's that down there? 28? 27.8. Excuse me. 27.840. It's 1, 2. Where's the third? There it is. Down by the monthly. Interesting. 27K. 27K. The BTC dumps out, probably a bottom for the week. Probably a bottom through the week. That's what I would imagine. Are these bulls going to let these bears get them like this? I don't know, man. BTC's been pretty resilient lately, hanging around that 29K area, right? Which be nice by the close to get back up above about 29.4, top side of this weekly. That would be these bulls, man. They better come alive. Bears have been getting beat up. Yeah. Let's go over 29.5. Over 29.5. I mean, God, that's is it happening today? We did. I wouldn't put it past BTC, to be honest, but it's only a 1K move. You can do that in a 1 minute candle in Bitcoin. What happened if the Saudis start throwing around a little of that money? They're throwing all these soccer players. Good Lord, man. What the hell is going on? They're paying them, what, $500,000 for just social media posts that mention Saudi? That's awesome.
Bro.
We got in the wrong business. That's insane, man. When you got trillions of dollars, though, dude, that's like throwing freaking pennies around. $500,000 is dirt.
You know, what's funny though is that the Saudis, they for some reason they decided that they have too much money. You know what they invested in? I think like 6 months ago, Nintendo. Of all things, Nintendo.
Wow.
They went out and bought like 5% of Nintendo.
Huh?
Because they apparently have too much money.
They probably started figuring it out. They're like, man, we're trying to spend all this money on 24-karat gold toilets and shit, but we're not getting anywhere. We can't spend all this. What do we do?
How do we get rid of these dollars? Damn.
Well, let's start offering all these soccer players $1 billion, and let's start a golf league. Let's do that. Let's start offering these PGA Tour golfers freaking $1 billion. Come play golf. Dude, it's crazy.
What I think they're trying to do is they're trying to expand their sphere of influence in the global economy. 100%. That's what they're trying to do.
100%. And they're spending all this money, right? They're probably figuring out, hey, let's spend all these. Let's spend all these U.S. dollars because they're worthless. Let's get rid of these damn things. Who knows, man? It's pretty crazy though. The money they're throwing around. I mean, they are throwing around some cash.
But I think they're trying to rebrand the Middle East, right? They're trying to increase trade within the Middle East.
Sure.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. They're moving. Put it that way. They moving and shaking. Not that they've never not done that, but lately, woo, they're getting down. They are getting down. Yeah, Saudi money's a little different. Saudi money's different money.
That's real oil money.
That's real oil money. That's not Texas oil money. That's real oil money. I go to the pump yesterday. I'm like, what the hell? Hell, oil slipped. The price at the tank went up 20 cents. Paid $4 a gallon yesterday. God, it was down to like 4 or 3.25. 3.25. Like as little as like 3 weeks ago, maybe. It's right back up at $4. That's when I start raising an eyebrow. Diesel's like almost $5 a gallon.
Limit, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Big time. The big block Hemis suck gas. They got elephant trunks into the tank. Just gobbling up fuel, man. Gobbling up the fuel. Let me see here. Let's put this on BTC real quick. Oh, we got 6 minutes. Yeah, I got time. TC. All right, 15. No, 4 hour. One more look at the 4 hour.
There's a question that relates to the RMLR. And Zendev might be able to answer this a little easier. So when we're looking at traditional stocks, right, the traditional markets, what is the take on extended hours in the RMLR? Good, bad? I mean, if you're on like the 4 hour, let's say, because the daily is not going to show up. Extended hours aren't going to show up on the daily, but like 4 hour, 2 hour.
I don't pay.
Yes or no on it?
I don't pay too much attention to like post market, pre market. Literally with any of the indicators. The only one that I'm looking at and what's really going on is the shuffling that's happening with the new ranges. That's what I've always seen. This is the only indicator. Like when I'm looking at post market or pre market, gives me a good idea. Good idea. Because that's what's
The
going on right
RMLR,
now.
the RMLR though, like if you're looking at like a prediction for, let's say, just SPY, right, on the RMLR, right, and you're trying to go into a new day, but the RMLR be better served to use the extended hours versus not.
I don't. So that's going to be, that's going to be an individual thing, whether or not you want to. I've just always focused on the VRE, because like post market, pre market, really, it's the only it's all
Like the computers are shut off basically, so it's like, I mean, in the traditional markets, the computers are shut off during those hours, right? Or at least they're running like maintenance mode,
right.
right? So they may not affect the price action as much, right? So that's why I was like, oh, well, do I want the extended hours? Like if I'm looking at 4 hours, do I want the extended hours? Or do I not on the RMLR?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really don't. I don't look at them. No, during business hours, I'm definitely all about them, and on the open, right? Where we that's what I just ran through. When I just ran through that RMLR, looking at it, that's what I was kind of looking at. Where the close was, yesterday. Where did it close? Because yeah, like right now, I mean, that's what's these bears are trying to keep this thing down below the new daily range. They don't want to give the bulls any air. They don't want them to breathe at all. Trying to suffocate them, which I don't blame them. Right? And SPY went on a hell of a rip after everybody's like, "Oh, the economy, oh, the markets are going to crash," and did nothing but just went up almost all time highs again. Just crazy, which is nuts. It's why the fall could be brutal. Could we be seeing the start of it? Was that the SPY local high? Let me see here real quick.
I think to see it, that daily fissure needs to start to turn down. So that probably won't happen for at least another couple weeks. The sideways walk or the down moves are absolutely going to accelerate it, but on the daily, that reverse fissure, it's still sort of in a bullish pattern, right? It's still kind of climbing upwards.
And so even on the look at the 5-day chart, you don't see this often, man. I mean, you're outside the power mean band and above the reverse fissure on the 5-day. I mean, this thing just came crashing right down to 9 log MA power mean band. Reverse fissure is still down a few points. It's at 437.75. 437.75. Jesus. Yeah, the thing
Down
got
there real quick.
in a
Down there
predict.
real quick. I think if there's another local low today, it's right at that fissure on the weekly, which is 337 or 437.
Pretty much.
Right at that fissure, yeah. That's
See what a 3-day dip too.
because the 3-day, 2-day looks a little bit like the daily in a sense, where it's a pretty big drop from there. So
I mean, at some point on these macro time frames, this thing's going to come back down to this reverse wave trend. That's when the bear party's really going to start. And on the 5-day, where's it at on the 5-day? Down there, 417. 3-day, 424. Is that what I just saw? 424 area, 423.84. I think I did this yesterday. See on the 2-day. 2-day getting closer a little bit. It's still down there like 431. But yeah, that weekly, that 5-day reverse being above the fissure like that, you're in no man's land. You are literally in no man's land. And now, like we already know, the daily's below. Let me see here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So on the daily, you're below. I mean, you got the 99 log MA down here at about 428. Interesting. Let me get over here real quick. Let me see this VRE. Yep, nailed the VRE pretty much. What did I? Well, 441.12. I kind of said the center could be around 441. What did I say? 0.5. That's a little off. Let's see. Top side. What was that? 441.86. Man, I am shocked. That man. All that volatility to the downside yesterday pushed that daily range. That's exactly what was going on, man. Them bulls pushed up above the center. They're right in the center of the daily right now, pretty much. Right in the center of the daily range. Jeez Louise. Now, obviously, after these last 2 days, I'm sure the bulls are, oh, yeah, we're going to get some calls today. Yeah, man, I hear you. I hear you. But you got this overhead resistance. And look how freaking tight. What the? Yeah, and you opened up above the 68.3, which is good. You opened up literally above the center of the daily, above the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. You got the bottom of the daily below the 68.3. But the top side of the daily is still below this weekly this weekly support level, this flip resistance. And you got the monthly right here. 1SD, the top side is just boom. Boop, boop. 442.4. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially, I'm telling you, man, if Dixie gets some legs after that move, it started at what, 5:30 in the morning, like it is right now. I mean, look out, man. The spike could really fucking dump. I don't think we've seen it all yet, to be honest. Let me see. Wow. It's the bottom side. What's the second support level on the weekly? 438, 439s. Yeah, it's a bottom side expected move. Bottom side of expected moves at the bottom side of the 68 through Laplace, pretty much. And they're not giving them up, man. They're really, 45 cents? It's down here at the 1SD. It did a 1SD move yesterday. Yeah, 437. 437. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Especially if Dixie picks it up, man. If Dixie picks it up. Daily range been tested. Daily range has been tested. And you're below these support levels. Never good, man. Never good. Those macro volatility levels, they become tough at some point. And it's only the first, right? First support of the monthly and the weekly. And then we already looked, right, at the UPMs on those macro time frames. Interesting. This is what I kind of want to see. I'd like to see it kind of makes sense for this to come up and test this weekly level. If there's going to be more downside action today, going to come up here and test first. I mean, you got the top of the daily range here. I mean, we are just sitting right in the middle right now. Sitting right in the freaking middle, man.
All right, and then if you go over to triple Qs, right? Again, we're trying to predict where we're going, right? On SPY, right? Look at where triple Qs is above the 68.3, I think.
Yeah, and so is SPY. SPY is too. They both are. But you end pretty similar. I mean, look, you got the center. It just rejected right off the center. I mean, both the ranges have been tested. Boy, man. I'm telling you what. That's crazy. Crazy talk. What the hell? Let me delete that leg there. There we go. Yeah, SPY and triple Q real similar right now. If this thing's doing. Yep, there it is. So you're smashed in between top side of the 68.3 and the center of the daily range. Check this out. Man, I can't stand this thing read scales on me. Come on. This only happens when I'm streaming too. This never happens when I'm just looking at charts. Not streaming. 57, one of those 15. Jesus. Yeah, we're going to let this early morning here play out a little bit. I mean, this is literally all week been opening up below the daily ranges. Like I said, Monday, bulls caught them off guard, man. They got up on top of that 68.3 from being down, but literally opening up right below the daily right here. That was a power move, man. That was definitely a power move. You got back into the weekly range, right? Where were the bears? Bears camped up here, man. Boy, they hammered the price action down. Especially, look at the way it closed. They came out roaring. I don't blame them. Got their asses chewed up for a bit. It's a trap. It's a trap. What was that dude's name? Admiral something or another. I know Yasha knows.
Akbar.
Yes. Or call him fish head.
Admiral Akbar. Admiral Akbar rocks.
Old fish head.
Good old fish head is right.
Oh, fish head. Tell you, man, there's a lot cleaner path to the downside here. That's all I'm saying. You got a lot of macro volatility above. And opening up day what, 4? Day 4 below the daily range again.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Never good. Never good. And I've been saying this, man, right? On the run up, these volatility levels were bullish. Dude, this is flip, man. This is definitely flip. You got the weekly below the monthly. Now these dailies are coming in. All these dailies are coming in underneath. Last Friday was the last time a daily range populated above. Well, not last week. My bad. Let me pull this over a little bit. Where was that weekly? Yeah, no, man. Dude, last week too. I'm telling you, man, this thing's god dang. Is this gonna be the couple of weeks where we see these retests? What am I talking about? Retests? What's he talking about? Retests? Talking about coming back down into some normalcy here, right? This abnormal. You're usually not going to push through the reverse fissure. That's why we got it. That's why I use that and the 99 log MA. That's a great cap. That was a hell of a move. No doubt this thing's pulling back right to the top side of the power mean band. Thing is, when you're off the rails like this, here you go. Reverse wave trend, right? Reverse wave trend. It always gets some action. And then no matter if it's a big dump, big pumps on these macro time frames, you're going to come back and find it. 3 days already cruising. And you're back, you're solid back underneath the 9 log MA on this 3 day, right? Reverse wave trend. We already did this, 423. Crazy, man. Crazy. Could we see a massive flush in SPY? Can we see a 10 point, 15 point move? Hell yeah, we could. Especially if the bulls are like, yeah, it's time. They're the same. These big high frequency trading firms. Yeah, man.
That's why you got to be aware of all the news, right? Because they're going to start saying, "Oh, now it's time to jump in the market. Hey, check out these stocks. Look at SPY, all time high. Come in, buy." Right? Because they're looking to dump.
Man. They use the news to manipulate all the traders. When you look at news that way, you're good to go. That's the only way I look at news. And I'll never even make it 2 seconds into a story, but just headlines and stuff. I'm like, here we go. Right? They're funny, man. They're really funny. So yeah, 3 day, 2 day. 2 days is going to be the closest because we already know the daily's below. Daily's below. So could we nail it today? You got the 33 power mean, reverse wave trend down here. We're talking like 7 or 8 points below. I mean, it could definitely do it, man. Especially if they really come alive here. You break. I mean, look. This is just freedom for these bears, man. You close a 15-minute candle below the 68.3. Look, the only thing same, you got the bottom of the daily range at about 440.38. It's right there. 440.38. You close candles below these areas. Zip! There's nothing here. Literally. Nothing, just fall right through the crack. Let's see.
Probably calling it right now. It's probably going to dump down to, the SPY is going to dump down to 438.50. That first support, that next support on the weekly.
It could.
It's going to.
Especially after
come back negative.
Especially after yesterday's close. You close below the 1 SD. You're usually going to get some continuation, man. That's how I look at these distribution levels. Usually going to get some continuation. Big time. Did it on Tuesday too, man. Got down, closed below the 95.4. You know what? It pulled back up, still closed below the 95.4. There was the 2 SD. Pulled back up inside it, but still, what happened, right? Yesterday. Pick it up. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, here's the reversal. Wrong.
Right now, that price on SPY is riding the reverse fissure on the 1 minute. Once that gets below the 1 minute reverse fissure, the other power means are going to start to turn negative, and that's when you're going to see your dump. Because every other higher time frame has it all coming back negative.
Yeah, this thing's about to drop a full point here real fast. Let me see.
It is.
I mean, even though with this pre-market move to the top side, was there hidden? Yeah, look at the returns oscillator, though, man. This thing's weak. Weak. Yeah, and they want to. They don't want this wave trend crossing up. These bears don't. No, 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 no. They want to try to push this down really quick. About a half a point will get it down here to the 33 log or 33 power mean. Let's see, man. I mean, if these bulls can keep this up right here, like you said, on the reverse Fisher, and let this wave trend cross up, this thing can start moving back up. Really good. I don't know though, man. The way this thing's been closing, not good.
But it can go back up, so it'll hit one of the
yeah.
wave trends on the 5 minute.
Let me see what this looks like.
But that current level is at the middle of the daily, so I think they're gonna run into bulls will run into some issues here.
Nice.
So I think yesterday, like right before the market went by, like there's big down move right in that, like an hour before close or whatever. I put in chat like the 442 calls are a trap. But I saw the resistance. I saw the Fishers coming down, crossing. They were going to block 442 unless you had a volatile move, which wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, look at this thing, man.
Leading levels, right? Leading levels.
Yeah, 100%.
Always what we talk about.
100%. Leading levels. This thing's just been riding the 9 log MA down. I mean, it almost got up to the 33 power mean there, but yeah, this 15 minute. This thing is woof. See this 33. By far one of my favorite time frames. 33 and 45. I have a love affair with them. Let me see here. Nothing like spooning with a 33 minute time frame. Beautiful. Got a nice little doji starting too. Let's see. Populate for me, my friend. My little UPM. Come on. Yeah, Jesus. Just not looking good, man. Not looking good. Like I said, man, if Dixie continues its spill out, I mean, it's pulling back again. SPY will find some legs. What point, though? Yeah, and I see in the TV chat, new to trading, link to the Alpha Trading Discords in the description of the video. Come join the Discord, open up a support ticket, request the free Volatility Starter Pack. Education's free. We give you a free chart to practice, to learn the basics of volatility trading, and just hang out with the community. Learn the basics first. We have an indicator package for sale, but I'll be the first one to tell you, don't come straight in here and just be, hey, I want to buy your indicators. No, you don't. We want you to understand the basics of all this first before you start spending money. It's not even a lot. $100 a month is what we charge for our entire indicator package. That other people literally probably selling lifetime access for thousands of dollars. Who knows? We're not like that, though. We're not trying to extract money from our community. You're not going to find any affiliate links anywhere, right? We're not selling. The only thing we've got for sale is that indicator package, but there's so many different levels you can go through first. We've got a free 2-week trial for those indicators as well. So once you get the basic volatility starter pack, you learn the basics of volatility, right? In the divergence between returns and price action. Then you can start looking into the free trial. Then you can do that. And if it's something you want to do, if you like what we do here, then you can buy the indicators. You can talk to anybody that has them, right? And that's what a lot of people do. They'll come in and start asking questions. That's what you need to do. Don't come in here blind, all right? Ask questions. If you have any questions, definitely ask them. We're here for you, man. We're here for you. So come on in. And we do. We definitely keep an eye on this chat. Now that it's back, thanks TradingView for keeping it away from us for so long. Everybody that knows it was me doing it. Jesus. I was literally clicking on it. Hide the chat. Didn't even realize that's what I was doing. Well, it's back now, and I won't do that anymore. So yeah, if you're watching on TradingView, feel free to ask questions. That's the main reason we're doing these streams is for education. Yeah, we're analyzing the markets with the VEPS, but you're not going to get signals here or anything. So if you're one of those traders that just bounces around looking for signals or to see, is there any confluence between all these YouTube dummies, right? What are they all saying? Oh, he's bullish, he's bearish. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Hey, newsflash, none of them do. unless they're using leading information, they're just as clueless as you are. That's what drives me nuts. All these guys are getting tens of thousands of views on YouTube. They are just as clueless as you if you're using lagging indicators. They have just found a way to manipulate the masses with their clickbait and their thumbnails and their flashy little sex bells and their little blonde girlfriends, and we all know who we're talking about. All the power to them, man. All the power to them. That's what I always tell these other guys in alpha trading. You're like, hey, if you wouldn't do it, somebody else would. I mean, everybody's trying to make a dime in this world.
Never personally watched any of those people, but it sounds like they're not traders. They're marketers.
That's all they are, man.
Yeah.
That's all they are. They don't trade. I know for a fact. There's one guy everybody thinks is this great trader. I got news flash for you. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's a volatility swing trader, and we all know where that gets you, in the poorhouse. But hey, man, when you got thousands of people clicking on your videos and buying your educational programs and your indicator packages, all lagging information, none of it is worth the freaking... None of it's worth the freaking screen it's shown on, man. I mean, it is ridiculous. It's just bogus info. Yeah, it's just bogus info, man. You got to have leading levels, leading information. Then you know what's going on, for crying out loud. And I've literally personally talked to one of them and tried to, hey, man, dude, they'll let you use this stuff. You can use this you can use this. It's like, why don't you make this slow transition, right? We're not trying to take your subscribers. We're trying to get you to understand that what you're doing to these people. You can slowly change. And he already has a little bit. Right? In the background, he talks about volatility, but then he's selling stochastic indicators and stuff. It's ridiculous, man. It really is. Come on. Hit us up. Don't let that little guy ego get the best of you. We're here to help anybody. We don't care who you are. We will help you. And we're not going to try to extract money from you at all. That's on you. You want to buy our indicators for $100 a month? People are looking for the magic sauce, right? We're the closest to it, can guarantee that. And we're not stopping. We're going to continue to put out indicators. And any new indicators, they're just going to drop right into the package. It's not going to cost anything extra. We're never going to charge more, man. That's not what it's all about. You finally came across a channel where people literally actually trade, right? We actually trade. A lot of us do this for a living. I mean, I do personally, so I know there's others, but guys, we're not the ones. Now, we're literally we're going to put together an educational series on video, and it's going to be free. We're not going to charge for it. All right. It's just easy. We've already got a ton of videos. If you come into Discord and start sifting and sorting through all the information that's in here, dude, there's a lifetime of info when it comes to volatility trading. You'll see. As soon as you come in, you'll just be like, what the hell? I've never been in a Discord that's got 8 billion channels. Well, welcome to Alpha Trading, baby. Where the wolves are running wild. That's right. So yeah, ton of information that we have just been compiling over the years. Boom, 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 boom. We got a big doc, right? We got the Volatility big doc that Yasha put together. It's wonderful. It's got a ton of info in there. And it's just a great community, man. It is. It's a great community. Everybody's working on the same stuff. It's not like your regular trading Discord, right, or Telegram group or whatever, where everybody is just using different methods, different strats, trying to figure out with lagging information what's going on with the liquidity in the trading space. Who's providing that liquidity? The high frequency trading firm algorithms. That's all we're doing, man. Created a system that's literally what they are using. Right? Literally what they are using, especially the distribution. If you don't know about the distribution, you got to learn, man. You got to find out about it because it's very powerful indeed. Very powerful indeed. All right, let's see here. That's enough of my little rant about YouTube, Jimmy, and about our leading information. Lottie. But yeah, you come in here and you start learning. Guys, you'll never look back. I'm telling you, if you put some effort into this, you will start to see it. You will start to see it. But if you got all this traditional TA garbage bouncing around in your head, you got to put that stuff to the side. You don't always have to be in a trade, right? You can give it a rest while you learn a new method. That's the best thing to do. And if you got to trade, paper trade, man. Paper trade with the new indicators. Here's a problem though. You start putting, you get skin in the game, and you're looking at the volatility charts and you're not understanding. What are you going to do? You're going to revert right back to the same stuff that got you looking over here in the first place. Don't do that. If you're going to make the move, you need to literally throw all that garbage away. Just toss it, man. I haven't looked at any of that stuff in years. The only time I ever pull up an RSI is just to prove the point that it is a worthless indicator. People are using the RSI for like divergence, or hey, when's the RSI in the overbought zone or the oversold zone? You do realize that that's just blah, blah. That's not even real, right? That's why people get wrecked. Oh, it's in the overbought zone. I'm going to short it. Really? Guys, it's in the overbought zone because people are buying, not selling. That's why people get wrecked using the RSI. And then they're going to use divergence off of it. Divergence, do we understand? Divergence. How can you have divergence between price and price? It doesn't work like that. Price follows the returns. You're looking for divergence between returns and price action. I can't put it any simpler than that. And once you start using the indicators, you figure it out real fast. You're like, oh shit, maybe there is something to this. Especially, what do we harp on? Low time frame volatility trading, right? And when it comes to options, that's 0 DTE, right? That's where I'm at trading right now anyway. I'm not active in the crypto market, where that's where I love to scalp low time frame volatility. Crypto's king, man. Crypto is king. I don't care what anybody says. If you're out there, you want to scalp low time frame volatility, dude, do it in crypto. What did I see? Coinbase going to start doing futures? Did I see that, Warlord?
Yeah, you did, man. That's going to be really cool. And yeah, futures and another one. I don't know what that one is.
Coinbase is like, we need to get these degens that are losing all this money on board.
So you'll more than likely find that their futures or perps exchange or whatever it is section will have lower trading fees than the spot. And then that's going to absorb a lot of people in America who want to trade Bitcoin but don't want to pay 0.2% or 5%, 0.5% per trade,
Mm-hmm.
So it unlocks that gambling in the crypto side for the States.
Right.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, it will be. Be real interesting. Indeed, sir. Here we go, man. This thing's starting to slip away. Sliding away.
When you were talking about divergence there, if you go to the 15-minute on SPY, you'll notice that SPY just shrugged off any of the bull diff. It really did. And just had the bull diff at the open, right? And then Little Crook was positive, and it just shrugged it right off.
Big time it did. Indeed, sir. Shrugged it right off. Let me see something here. Bam, bam. And then, so here's where the returns oscillator was crossing down the zero mean. Do I use crosses when it comes to div? Absolutely. And so what did it set up on that little pump up to the 9 log MA? Set up hidden bear. All right, you got a higher high here from the cross down. Boom. Lower high. And it rejected right at that. Rejected right at the 9 log MA. Now this thing's getting ready to break 440. 440. Had a 440 67 Coronet when we were kids. Me and my brother built it. You should have seen my parents coming downstairs. 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. We fire that thing up, open headers, in the garage for the first time. They come running downstairs. My dad, all disheveled, half asleep. What the fuck is going on in here? I mean, dude, it woke the whole neighborhood up. It was loud, put it that way. We didn't think it'd be that loud. I don't know. We were, I think I was like maybe 22. My brother was like 19 when we did that. It was a riot, man. Total riot. I literally had just got out of the military. It was pretty funny, man. I'll never forget that. Rest in peace, Dad. You loved that one, didn't you, buddy? We put him through the mill over the years. My boys are crazy. Yeah, you raised this big dog. He was crazy. We had a lot of fun, man. We had a lot of fun. He was a good dad. Let's see. What we got working here. So we broke 440. All right. And this is what I was looking. Here's the closest reverse wave trend is the 2-day on these macro time frames. And I'm telling you, man, 2-day, 3-day, 5-day. These things are out of bounds. This is making sense. So if we're coming down, here's the 33 log MA at about 436 and a half. You got the 33 power mean about 434, reverse wave trend 431.56. I said this at the beginning of the stream. Could this thing flush out? Could this thing flush out 10 points? Hell yeah, it could, man. Get it over with. Come back down into the range here. That would be beautiful. So if I'm looking at this reverse wave trend, 431 and a half, where is that on the daily? Let's check it out, 431 and a half. Let's see if that's even feasible, because we're going to be dropping down through some distribution levels that just probably aren't even going, probability-wise, not going to happen. But let's see. Not going to count it out, but I already see where the 95.4 Laplace is. Second standard deviation, there's the 3SD getting closer. I think that's 432. Yeah, 99.7 Laplace is below. God, is it the 3SD? Yeah, man. Hey, seen it happen before. Third standard deviation. Or is that not? My bad. Fourth. Let me get this right here. No, that's in the 683. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, third standard deviation, man. Definitely doable. 431.68. 0.63 to be exact. Definitely could, man. Definitely could. Definitely could. Dixie's going to have to pop. If Dixie pops, look out, man. Look out. This thing will flood out. Look at Dixie, man. Dixie coming on. I'll tell you what. If Dixie gets above this daily range and starts running the top side of the 68.3, gold and Bitcoin probably going to get hammered. Bitcoin's been okay lately with the Dixie moves. Gold's just been getting wrecked. Bitcoin finally jumped on the bandwagon. It's starting to flush out a bit. But like I said, the weekly low on Bitcoin, probably 27 if it really does dump out. That's what I'm kind of seeing. That's the bottom of the weekly range anyway, and that's what we have to go. That's our leading level. So what are we going to do? Bitcoin doesn't close its weekly candle till Sunday night, too. Sweet. It's got some time to work its way down. Indeed. But all this we talk about, all this macro stuff, this is all part of a workflow to get us down to trade low time frame volatility. You know, everything I just said, you think I'm going to go in there and just swing trade and short Bitcoin? Absolutely not. That's why you get wrecked. Maybe you haven't noticed how Bitcoin moves. It's a powerhouse, man. There's nothing like it. There's just nothing like it. But I'm telling you what, man, all the volatility that's in crypto has moved into all these other markets. I mean, look at Forex. Do you remember Forex back in the days? It was like you could just go out. It was like you were sitting on the front porch with some lemonade or a beer, and you're just watching paint dry or grass grow or whatever. All right, it's not. I'm telling you, man, it's not like that anymore. Forex really moves around. What the fuck? The hell was that?
Just to help translate what he said, right before. It's just for people who are new to trading. It's why you do the workflow is because you look for where things can bounce, stop, start again, right? So that's why the workflow exists. Right? We were going through that first thing on the stream, right? Called 437. That's probably the first stop. Then done on the weekly. Then 3 days, 431, something like that. Then 2 days, 436, something like that, right? So, and you correlate those stops with the VRE to look at where the volatility lands.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I'm looking in between the charts, all three of them, right? I'm looking for confluence using those workflows of where areas are. Let's see here. All right, stepstones. Let's see. Trying to get up above this weekly resistance level, right? It's done it. You can do it. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, man, it's having some issues. Because here's the second. Seconds right here underneath the top side of the top side of the 68.3. And there is the top on the week for Dixie, 104.373. Man, if Dixie runs up to 104 region, the markets are going to get wrecked. The markets are going to get wrecked. So, let me see. Right now, though, yeah, of course, you got SPY bouncing with Dixie. Interesting. Not gold, though. Gold's slipping. Gold's slipping. Got all the way up, right? 1 SD, huh? What you're doing, gold? Yeah, man. Found support on the top side of the 68.3. Ran right to the first standard deviation, obviously. I mean, you know what this looks like on a 1 minute? Good Lord. Look at these wicks. Party time. Then we showed this already. Nice little clear out. Wham, wham. Then they run it to the 1 SD. Gotta love it, man. Knocking morons out of their positions because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And then they just run it up. And now look. Whoop! Gotta love it.
Thank you so much. Yummy, yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
The next one.
Algo's just eating people's lunch in gold right now. Good Lord. Gave away that whole move to the 1 SD. Yes, it did. I mean, the bulls can fight all they want. If Dixie starts pumping, you might as well just give it up, man. Join them bears. Have some fun. Eat some honey. Yeah. Go attack some rando hiker. Huh?
He's getting on top of not only that weekly resistance, but also on top of a wave trend on the 5 minute. So that is probably going to close above that weekly resistance. And then from there, it's next stop is probably top side of the daily.
Yeah.
Probably a little less.
Yeah. Dollar bears.
3 hour.
If the bulls can get this above the daily range again after this sell-off before the market open, look out. Look out. This thing could definitely run. It hasn't tapped the top side of the 68.3 yet. Probably got a hard on to do it too, I would imagine. Keel is full in place. The keel. The steel keel. Let me see here. Yeah, go Dixie. Go Dixie. That's what the bears are screaming. That's what them SPY bears are screaming. Go Dixie. All the gold bears. All the Bitcoin bears. All the bears. Everywhere. Come out and have a party. Of course. God, man. Got oil up. Natural gas running. Hell, natural gas was just down pre-market. Now it's just popping. What else is popping, Baba? I don't care about Baba. Cisco have earnings or something? Yep, sure did. Jesus, man, oh man, oh man. Congratulations, earnings play. Do we see where this thing ran? Look at the wicks. There's the distribution. Do these leading levels mean anything? It's all that matters. I'm going to yell in the freaking computer. It's all that matters. I mean, look at this. Look at the earnings play on Cisco. This thing just jacks, right? What percentage is this? All the way from the bottom. Let me see here.
1. So 1.2.
Yeah, man, almost 6%. 5.6. Crazy. Now look, resilience. Look at the wicks. It didn't just happen to bump up against the 99.7 Laplace distribution range, which I'm coming to find out now. Why did we start using Laplace distribution? We started noticing that with the high volatility in crypto, that the top side of the Laplace, the fat tail on the Laplace distribution, was catching these volatile crypto moves. Apparently, it likes to catch earnings plays too, right? Apparently, it likes to catch earnings plays. I mean, guys, hello. And look, we got a weekly monthly resistance level right at the 99.7 Laplace on the daily of the earnings play. Good Lord. Beautiful leading levels. This is not traditional TA. This is not voodoo, right? Just a distribution. When did you ever think you'd be using the any sort of distribution in trading? I know when I was learning about the bell curve in school, I had no idea. I was like, what is this bullshit? We're never going to use this. What's this crazy crap? Here you go. And it's literally one of the first times I've ever, I remember when I got exposed to it, I was like, wait a minute, is that what? And then you start to study. Then you start to study it all and you're like, oh my God, what have I been doing? Okay, I surrender. I will be switching. But yeah, beautiful, man. Nice catch, Laplace distribution. That's a top side, the distribution. If you're going up to the 99.7 levels, right? Which is mainly what I use. I mean, I've got 5 standard deviations of normal distribution. That's the blue crosses, right? There's the 4th standard deviation. No, is that the 5th? Hold on. Pull this down. Yeah, it's 4th. So you got the 4th standard deviation, right? That's a 0.9999 percentile level. Good Lord. Way up there. So if you're in on the earnings play, right, on Cisco, and you have not taken profit, which obviously some haven't, you're missing the whole point, man. This is intraday, open on the market. Do I need to show the volatility reads that are literally screaming at you to take profit? Let's show this real quick, just for continue on here. There we go.
Word to the wise, though, too, is don't attempt to short an earnings play because earnings plays also tend to be a little erratic as well. I mean, I've learned that the hard way with like Roku, but it is what it is. Sometimes those things will defy the mathematics because it's probability, it's not a certainty.
Oh yeah, it's probability. But like right now, there's a 95.4% probability by the end of the day it closes below 54.35. Like you said, earnings are erratic. This thing could hang high all day. But if it closes up here, look out tomorrow, man. Look out tomorrow. That is, you're blown out right here. But I'm telling you right now, there's a 95.4% chance this pulls in inside 54.35. We'll keep an eye on this. 68.3% chance it pulls in the 1SD normal distribution or the top side of Laplace, 68.3 right here. And then you got the weekly range. This thing nuked through the weekly, right, on this earnings play. And yeah, this monthly resistance level, that's one. Where's the monthly at? Yep, there it is right there. Tight monthly too. Well, hello. Of course it's tight. Got earnings. Boom. There it is. Thing was just going sideways. Pretty much going sideways all month. Look at the damn thing. I mean, had a little steady rise here, but more or less just gave up that move right here, and then bam, earnings day. Let's go. It's party time. But yeah, I would definitely the reason why I came over here. That's a 2-day. Jesus. I thought this was like a 15-minute chart and the volatility spike. Got it. Even the 2-day. This is a macro time frame. The volatility spiked at 100% with grade. If you're in a Cisco earnings play and you are not taking your profit right now, you're going to deserve everything you get when you go to the bathroom for 15 minutes and come back and that thing's back down wherever the hell it's going to drop to. Take your profit, folks. Take your profit. This is going to look even more ridiculous on the 15. You're going to have all 3 volatility, everything. Everything's pegged up here, man. Every length. The 525, the 981, the 2400, and grade. All up here at 100%. Screaming, please take your profit. We're here to help you. Good Lord. Daily. This is just fun looking at this stuff, right? We got a personal foul on Cisco. Hit the quarterback below the knees. Holy shit. Yeah, that bad boy is moving, man. Jiminy Christmas. Hell of a move. It's 4 hours going to be way out of bounds. 10-10. Oh, Yash is all muted. Head muted, deft. He's not listening. Yeah, 4 hour. 4 hour all expanded too. I mean, you got like the 2400 that hasn't fully expanded yet. The other 2 lengths have. Jesus, 100 percentile. 2400's at 84.25. You got grade at 100%. 525 at 100%. 981 at 100%. So what was that telling you? Profit, man. Profit. Take it. That's what volatility trading is all about. If I'm scalping low time frame volatility, you're scalping a 1 minute and the volatility expands 100%, profit, just take it. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. Guess what? The AVP, which is alpha volatility percentile, and our Pearson correlation, they're on the free chart, man. Those indicators are on the free chart. You're going to learn the basics. Now this is the upgrade, right? This is the APP with the correlation built in. This is the next level. It's got 3 levels. You don't have to have 3. If you look at the free chart, if you do have it, right, it comes and it's already set up on a chart where you're going to have all 3 levels already on there with correlations below them. This just made it a lot easier. Looks like a lot of noise. It is. It's beautiful too. Beautiful volatility. This, what you're looking at right here, literally creates everything. That's why there's people out there literally trading volume. What? I saw somebody that built a volume divergence indicator. They're literally using divergence between price and volume of price. What? That's mind-boggling to me. That anybody smart will just be like, that doesn't sound correct. That's because it's not. It's ridiculous. Traditional TA blah blah. Ridiculous. Sorry, don't mean to bash everybody, but if you're using that stuff, guys, hello. Hello.
You're just about to click on triple Q2. It's flashing weakness. It's getting down there. It might flush out.
Let's go. Bleed. Bleed. Let's see. Yeah, you're working your way down. Now you're below that weekly support level, right? So you're going to work your way down here to the bottom side of the 68.3. And that's the first support level on the daily. Perfect little spot. Perfect little spot.
And this is why I started watching Triple Q, because that affects SPY, right? So SPY's just been hanging around. I might just turn around because Triple Q is starting to do what it's doing.
Yeah. There we go.
It's more like if SPY does something, Triple Q will almost always do it. But if Triple Q does something, it doesn't mean SPY will do it, right? Because it's one is built into the other versus the other way around, right? So.
No, Sayron, I don't. You know, years ago, I used to ladder entries and ladder exits. No. I put on my rabbit fur jock strap and I dive right into the shark tank. Bam! Here I come, boys. Catch me if you can. Yeah, I get all my entry at once. But now, so here's the thing about laddering, right? It's like a lot of people will get into position and it'll drop and they'll get in again and it'll drop some more and they'll get in again, which sometimes that can pay off for you. Did it work yesterday on them calls? Nope, it sure didn't. But yeah, you're like yesterday morning on that pre-market, right? I immediately bought some calls. I was out fast. I mean, real fast. When? Right? When did I get out? Dude, when it was up here. It was a no-brainer. You were sending wicks into the top side here. I'm pretty sure it was it that candle right there? I think it was. I got out. Dude, I made like $23 a contract or something. I was in on 5. I made it like $100. Then I boop, 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 boop. I went out and touched grass. It was done. Because it was very, very erratic. Could I have gotten some puts? Yeah, absolutely. Would it have paid off by the end of the day? My God. If you were buying down at the 1SD yesterday, oof, you did very well. And that's triple Q shit. Damn it, go over to SPY. Because it was the same damn thing. There it goes. It was sending all these wicks. All these wicks, man. Wham, 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 wham. It was a no-brainer. That thing was going to spill out. Did that just... Yep, there you go. Is that the actually second 15-minute candle that closed below the daily? But look, man, you got the bottom side of the 4-hour 68.3 right there. Sending wicks through it. At least the last 15-minute candle, both of them pulled right back up and closed. The first one closed inside the daily range. You see where this thing smashed? This thing smashed between the top side of the daily 68.3 and the, wait a minute. My bad. That's literally the top side of the 4-hour 68.3. I got a little confused there. I forgot where yesterday closed. So yeah, it's trying. If it breaks down below this it gets back into the 4-hour 68.3, whoop, right to the bottom here. You'll see it break 439, probably 438.7 area. Then you got this next weekly support level. So for anybody in puts, right? Anybody in these in intraday puts right now, if this dropped, this is a good place to take profit. All right, you can always get back in the trade. As you see SPY now trying to break back up topside. What's Dixie doing? Going sideways a little bit here after this little pump. Got up above this resistance level though. Is it going to stay up there? That's the question. Let me pull this down. And that is the second, right? No, it's the first. That's right. We just did this. Jesus. I go through too many charts. Can't remember where the hell I'm even at. But yeah, you want to stay back in. That was the main goal right here. Let's bounce off the first support level on the daily, right? And get back up above that resistance level on the weekly. That's in the daily range. Like I said, if Dixie can break back inside the 68.3 Laplace distribution range, right? Now here's the only issue. We're talking, let's see, for this 4-hour. So you literally 95.4 Laplace, 2 SD move to the downside on that 4-hour. So you're going to try to break back inside the 68.3, which is the bottom side of the 4-hour 68.3 is right at the center of the daily range. There's the top side. Then we got the 1 SD, 95.4 Laplace, then the daily 68.3 top side. See if we can move through these areas. Probably going to try, man. They didn't move up back into this daily range for nothing. Let's see if the Bears can kick it down out of here. I'd be surprised if they do, man. Really would, especially after this move. They're going to try to climb this baby right back up here. There we go. SPY going to break 440 again. Get down in there. Get dirty. Let's see. Let me refill my coffee as we watch Dixie climb to the heavens, my little dollar friend. We know you're worthless, but we love you anyway. All right, I'm almost ready. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, man, I woke up, dude. It's like 52 degrees. What? In the summertime, I sleep with a sheet. I woke up, I was like, what? Holy shit, where's my blanket? It's a little chilly, man. Getting some mild weather lately. Which I love. You know what else likes nice, cool weather? Big block Hemis.
I was about to say that. Big ass radiator.
Big Mopar Hemis. They love cool weather. Yes, indeed. Gotta love it, man. Let me see here. Just got that baby broke into. It's got about 600 miles on it. Got to get that oil out of it. Some fresh oil in it. It's always smart if you're not a car guy and you don't understand. Any new car you buy, man, change that oil out after about 500-600 miles. There could be metal shavings and stuff in the block, whatever. Get all that garbage out of there from production. Change it out. And I got to throw my oil catch can on there. We're going. Hey, somebody was like, oh, you're going to wish you bought a Hellcat. Oh, why? So anytime you park it, somebody's trying to steal it? No, I'm good. I'm going to build the shit out of that 6.4 liter is what I'm going to do. You got to drop in the forged set of pistons and rods. Throw them in, and that thing will take any boost you want to throw at it.
They don't have to do crane?
Nah. Well, No, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
like that's a good engine then. Like that makes
Oh,
like
yeah.
then you can do 1,000 horsepower if it comes with a 1,000 horsepower crank. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Then
No,
it's the rods and
pretty
pistons
sure.
that block.
Pretty sure the crank's good. It's the pistons, the rods. I need to switch them out, and then put a cam in it, and then like a stage 2 pro
Ooh,
charger. Get that thing pumping out
okay.
about. I'm just trying to get like 700 horse to the wheels. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, that Hellcat, that Black Ghost, man, that thing's 807 horse." Yeah, it's getting about maybe 720 to the wheels or something. Just like the
Hmm.
Hellcats. The Hellcats are only getting like 640 to the wheels.
Hmm.
And like the Scat Pack, my Scat Pack, it's getting like 440 horse to the wheels. Something.
Damn.
Which I want to get it. I want to get like 650 to the wheels maybe or something. That'd be nice. That's a lot of horsepower at the wheel. Jesus.
Hmm.
All right,
What
man.
about some racing rims, like
Oh,
BBS
oh,
lights?
it's already got them.
Okay.
Yep. With the wide body package, it comes with all kinds of goodies, man. That thing's set up. The only thing, you start pushing more horsepower than that. I mean, you got to start messing with the transmission, drive
Drives, yeah.
shaft, all that shit. This one guy with this, he's like putting down almost 800 horse to the wheels on a Demon. I don't know what he did to it, but yeah, he's got a carbon fiber drive shaft. What? Carbon fiber drive shaft. I'm like, okay. And they were showing. I was like, what the fuck? How much did that cost?
I don't know much about cars, but ain't that like if he goes full throttle, ain't that just gonna snap though?
Well, you got to throw
It
drag radials on it. Makes a hell of a difference. You throw plus like mine stock came with 305s on the back. I'm gonna put like 315 drag radials on it. Dude, that thing's gonna lock up good.
the thing is the engine. If you like, here's the physics to it. If the engine just like whips all like 1,000 horsepower onto the snap at the couplings, so you go and you put a lighter drive shaft in, and if they've made it out of carbon fiber, they've definitely figured it out. But it's going to be like half the price of the car. But
Yeah,
that just means that the drive shaft is lighter to spin, so it's lighter on the assembly when the power goes through. There's
sure.
like less momentum that it has to. Well, there's less effort to cause the momentum, so there's less stress on the part.
Right. And it came stock with what 390 gears, which I know on my Coronet, my 67 Coronet, we had 430s in it. Was it 430s? I think 430 gears. Yeah, man, 430s. That's snappy. Now it takes away from
Mm.
your top end, but oof, boy, it's snappy. Snappy in a quarter mile. Oh, boogie. I was watching some guy driving a Scat Pack. Man, he had to, boy, he was shifting so good, man. He was shifting so good. I was just like, oh, God of shifters, teach me. I mean, he was hammering that thing, man. Such good shifts.
You gotta shift it like a two-stroke, bro.
Just so quick. Yeah, right. What clutch? Pop, 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 pop. The good old days.
It's just a 125cc with 700 horsepower. Chill, bro.
Chill, bro. It's like, what? I rode dirt bikes for a day when I was out in Nevada, and I was wrecked for a week. I was like, I don't even want to get out of bed, man. I hurt everywhere. It happens. You get old at some point.
Yeah, I felt my age. Last year, I did a regional motocross race. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my mates was like, "Yeah, take my motorbike." I was like, "All right, fine." So I serviced all the shit, and dude, third heat done. Obviously, I can ride my same pace ish, but I was hammered for 2 weeks. I was like, I'm this soft. All of a sudden, what? But
Yeah.
felt my age, man. And I was only 3 years off of the bike. I was just like, wow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it works every muscle in your freaking body. Even your temples are. It's like, what the hell? I just got raped by a motorcycle. Yeah, it's rough, man. It can be rough. Here we go. Let's see if this 15-minute candle. I mean, this thing is rejecting off the top side of the 68.3. Once it got down in, right? Boom, rejection. This 15-minute candle closes inside this 4-hour 68.3. This thing is going to drop right to here, 438.83.
I think so. Usually, I work on the much lower time frames, because I'm watching the power means, for returns. On that 5-minute price action just got outside the shortest wave power mean, so that's going to flip the power mean from positive to negative. That'll probably indicate a drop. You have to go through the work for a 3-minute and a 1-minute to kind of see where everything's placing, but it's not looking good for SPY on the bull side.
No, sure hasn't. I mean, I'm thinking we're finally going to get this mean reversion on these macro time frames, which we already went through those prices. I mean, it's not super dip, but it's down there, especially that 5-day. What was it, 414 or something? That'd be real interesting, because it's like, when is it going to be? The 2-day, 3-day, 5-day? What pullback? And so the confluence I'm looking for. So if you look at the 2-day and you look at reverse wave trend, it's down there at 431. So now I'm going to go to the 3-day. Let me see something here. 431. Yeah, it's a little bit above the 9 log MA on the 3-day. 431. Jeez.
I was saying in chat yesterday with the RMLR that mean reversion
right there.
On Friday for
whatever length that power mean is, right there. There's the confluent area. But when you get back inside this reverse fissure, this thing's going to want to drop. The 33s at 421. And then you've got, reverse wave trend at 4. It was 417. Crazy, man. We could see a hell of a pullback here, man. These bulls aren't careful. They will run this thing down into the teens. There's a note, and you will see VIX over 20 probably. You will see VIX over 20. Indeed. Zentap, what the hell are you doing? He can't even hear us. He's all mic'd up. I want to see if this bot's got to speak. I got to go take a leak. Warlord, I know you got something to talk about. You and Earthbeer can have a little conversation. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. I'll actually say it's a very good observation, because he just said, I think it was 2 days ago, he made an observation of SPY having a pullback, and now what's the general price that you're looking at for Friday? Seeing as if it gets the legs, we might have another thing.
I think it was 446. I think that was but that changes because the power mean,
it's going to drift there.
It happens in real time, right? So it's probably closer to 445 now, right? So, but I mean, that would be a full, complete mean reversion based on the RMLR. You may not get that, but you'll get a move towards the mean. So it'd be like 443. That's probably good. I mean, the RMLR was predicting a little bit more of a drop today, right? So when I bought that call at the end of yesterday's close, when the market opened today, I immediately got out of it. Right? I immediately got out of it. I didn't do any reads. I was just like, I made like $10, right? Not a big deal.
Cool.
It was more of an experiment. It was more of to see, because I bought it, I'm not even joking, like 30 seconds before market close, and I wanted to see the decay rate on an option just between market close and market open, which was nothing.
That day.
Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, dun. All right, boys. Let's see here. I'm just looking at the signature on the 15. Yeah, this thing is weak, man. Keeps getting these little pops. Here it comes again. I mean, definitely the bulls are trying, but Dixie's gaining steam, man. Dixie's gaining steam. Pulled back. Gave that entire bear move up. Boop. Let's see where this is at. It's a no-brainer. This thing dipped down way below here. Yeah, look. I mean, hello. Good example. There's $1. What did the dollar just do in the 15? Right? Dumped out from the top side of the power mean band all the way down through the log MAs, reverse Fisher, 99 log MA, reverse wave trend. Bam. It's climbed all the way back up to it. Hey, that being said, man, I want to see this 15. I want to see dollar close above this reverse wave trend. If it doesn't, man, this thing can reverse. This thing could reverse. Dixie dumps out from here. I mean, look at the bottom of the power mean band. Look at the 9 log MA. I'm telling you, man, they're going to try to push this up above. We can close a 15-minute candle back up on top here. This thing could run back up top side of the power mean band. And that's right there at the reverse Fisher, 103.4. It's not like it's a mile away. It's actually pretty close. But this is a good point to reject from. These bears want to hammer it right here. I don't know. These bulls are pretty freaking strong, man. Pretty strong. You can see where the local high was down here on the 15 was at 103.6. Look at this 4-hour candle on Dixie. Holy shit. Right now, it's a hangman. If you know what a hangman is, you do not want this 4-hour candle to close the way it is right now. This thing could just dump. If you see the dollar close up here about 103.37, get a little bit of that'd be a nice little bull hammer, a little Thor hammer action. This thing could pop. Boy, this is interesting. 27 minutes. We're going to find out. The dollar bulls, come alive, man. Come alive, dollar bulls. This is your chance. This is your chance. You pull back inside this 9 log MA on this 4-hour close. Close that candle like that. A nasty, nasty hangman. What creates these candles? Volatility. I know what a lot of the names are of these candles. I'm just going to call them out, right? Because traditional TA people will know what I'm talking about. The thing they don't know is what's creating these candles. Volatility, man. Volatility. 25 cents. Interesting. 37 puts, huh? Yeah, whoa, that just slid. That just slid like 0.5 of a point real fast. SPY did, didn't it?
Yep. Like I said, it was
the futures just got smoked.
Yeah. So did gold.
All the stops right there.
There's P-Funk. He's been in the background killing them futures.
Tough day, man.
Dude.
I'm just scalping 2 points. That's it, man. I'm not going to get This is ugly.
Totally.
Fuck, man. This dollar just keeps. This is crazy.
Here it comes. Got up above that 15-minute wave trend. I was looking like, let's see. This thing's a beast, man. It's wanting some. It is definitely wanting some. Man, these markets are going to get so wrecked if this thing starts climbing hard. We could actually see, especially like on daily time frame, we get a new low on gold. Because what was it? It got down to like 89 or something, and we just matched it earlier, I believe, on gold. We could really see that thing. Remember, I was calling like 1,800. There's some stuff around 1,800 for gold. If the dollar finds some strength, the gold's in deep shit, man. You guys should have bought Bitcoin. You should have sold your gold at 2K and bought Bitcoin. If I remember correctly, when gold got up to around 2,100, what was Bitcoin at? I mean, you would have worked out nice. It was like when I sold all my Ethereum and bought Cardano. Cardano pumped. It was like, let's go, baby. It was a bigger percentage than what ETH did. But then I was smart as a trader. What'd I do? I sold it all. I took my profit. I cashed out, actually. Took the cash and ran like a bandit. It was pretty funny. Wasn't even a ton of Cardano. But I walked with quite a bit of cash. Quite a bit of cash. Let's see here. And if I remember correctly, gave it to my brother. Gave it to my brother to do the driveway. His like half a mile long driveway. So, yeah, it was a lot. It was like 70 grand or something. It was literally like 70 grand. Yeah, that's one of those driveways where you're just like, is this ever going to end? And it's gravel, but he's got a nice tractor with a grader and shit. I mean, it's the nicest gravel driveway, perfectly level you'll ever see, because he's a psycho like me. Perfectionist. Everything's got to be perfect.
Gravel driveway.
Yeah, it's the best gravel drive. You think you were driving on freaking blacktop. It's pretty smooth. Took a while as everything settled, but hell yeah, man. Like once a month, he'd grade that thing out, get some new rock brought in. Yeah, it's really nice now. I mean, it'd cost $250,000 to freaking pave his driveway, probably. Ridiculous how long it is. It's like, whoa, shit. I thought my driveway was long. It's only a few hundred yards. His is, what? What the hell? Yeah, mine's not that long. I'm like my mom. I always add on about 50%, make the story better.
So what I learned is people with long driveways have scopes that can do long distances.
No comment.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
And tree stands everywhere. Don't be the deer, man. Don't be the dummy deer with bad intentions.
You set up for this, huh?
Yeah. I've been waiting for you, bad intention deer. No, we're in a cool spot, dude. Because all the neighbors are on the same program. Everybody's cool. Everybody respects each other's space. It's a good time. Lots of gardens. Lots of friendly people. It's really nice too. I mean, like I took off and my mom was coming over to see the dogs. I mean, literally within like 2 minutes after my mom's here, my neighbor's calling me. Are you home? I was like, no, what's up? I was like, oh, my mom's supposed to be there. He's like, does she drive a blah, blah? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, I was just checking. I was like, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Neighbors looking out for each other, making sure. Because we are in the boonies. I mean, somebody comes in under, they can just wreak havoc out here. It's like the sheriff. Yeah. The sheriff doesn't come out here unless you call him. That's how far out we are. The sheriff doesn't even come out here. So I don't blame him. There's freaking Gadsden flags everywhere. Don't tread on me. And I got a big white wolf running around barking. But he's a pussy cat. He is a pussy cat, dude. It's all right. He's my good boy. I would imagine if you had some real bad intentions, though, he would do his job. He's a smart dog. What time is it? 10:40 already. Wow, man. Go Dixie. Let's run him.
Rick's picking up.
Oh, yeah. VIX is picking up. Intraday now, too, man. Yeah, and it's at what, 22.12? VIX is at 17. Guys said, man, if Dixie starts really running, and this would be the thing. This is what I'm kind of looking at now. So in the 15-minute, this is intraday. This thing could be running the top side of the power mean band. If that happens, intraday, this shit's going to get wrecked. And that's what I'd be looking for. If Dixie runs up here, I mean, here's the 33 power mean at 389. Really close. And we're talking 0.4 of a point. I want to see this reverse Fisher get some action. Top side of the power mean band. Let's get it. Because that would significantly drop these data sets, I would imagine. You will probably see SPY around. Man, I think could dip to the 1SD so easily. It really could. Now, this second support level on the weekly in the bottom side of the 68.3, if you're in a short, that's a great place to take profit. There's no doubt about it. But that's when I'm looking for trend, right? This thing drops, I'm probably 33-minute down looking for trend. And somebody got that out of me before, about entropy. What do you do with this, that, and the other? And I gave that away, right? My little workflow for the entropy trend is 33, 15, and 9-minute. To kind of give an idea. How strong is this trend? Is this trend going to continue? How close to the standard deviation bands is it? Are we already below the 2SD? Are we bumping up on the third? All that makes a difference. All that makes a huge difference to know how long this thing's going to trend. Because you can get these little pull-ups and stuff. If that entropy's still trending, you're going to see these candles moving down. That's what's great about the entropy indicator, man. It is really powerful. Great for profit taking, just like the volatility. You get an entropy trend that's hitting like the 2SD band on a time frame, and then the volatility's pegged, the low time frame volatility's pegged at 100% with grade. If you're not taking profit, you haven't got to the point yet where you're understanding fully how all this works together. Because that is a great profit taking opportunity. I don't care what side the data set's moving to. Right? What's the variance doing? Where's the data spreading? Is the data set following the returns? Is it positively or negatively correlated? Right? We took correlation to another level. People thought you could only correlate assets. Are these assets correlated? Right? Are they not correlated? People have been doing that forever. But when you start correlating indicators to price action for direction, and I'm talking about non-directional indicators, right? Where people for ages have been going, volatility doesn't dictate direction. Like, go ask these, I'm going to call them a bunch of goof asses at Tasty Trade, even though I love those guys. Goof asses that will literally say volatility doesn't dictate direction. And they don't want to hear anything about it. They've been doing this way too long. There's no way that slipped through us. Sure did, bud. Jesus. We're not trying to get some high horse stance or anything. We're trying to help in the industry. Be like, look, if you correlate volatility to price action, it does dictate direction. Perfectly too. It's the basis of what we do, for crying out loud. Then you throw the entropy trend in on it. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Good Lord. I can literally trade this side of the chart all day long. All day long. But it sure helps when you got the UPM. When you got the UPM, right? And you know when there's divergence building. And look, this thing's rejecting right now for that 15-minute. That thing got back up on there, just rejected hard. Hard. Let me see something. Yeah, and it set up hidden bear too, man, on the 15. Wow, is this thing going to spill back? This crosses a zero mean. But immediately, as soon as this crosses a zero mean, it's setting up hidden bull. This is interesting. Hidden bear could play into hidden bull.
Yeah, boy.
Well, I know who's back.
It's going to hit the wave trend, the reverse wave trend on the 5-minute, which is still above weekly.
Well, let's go.
And it'll bounce right back up. That's my prediction.
I like it.
And anybody new, like, I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass, right? It's I haven't been here that long, it's just
you put in some work. That's for damn sure. You definitely have put in some work. Yep, for sure. We haven't muted you yet. FIFA. No. Yeah, dude caught on fast, man. Love it. Yeah, here's a 6-minute. Here's a 6-minute. Thing rejected. So right on the 15, it was rejecting off of that reverse wave trend. It was a 99 log MA down here on the 6-minute. But yeah, you're above the wave trend down here. This is especially you start getting all this flipping bullish, which it's starting to. The power mean band's starting to flip back up on the dollar on the 6-minute. After boop, 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 right? What time was that? Early in the morning, yeah, 05:30. And where did it reject off of? Reverse Fisher, man. Got up above the power mean band, ran to the reverse Fisher, and then just literally dumped out. Rejection off the 9 log MA, rejection off the 9 log MA, rejection off the 9 log MA. Now, wham! right to the 99 log MA.
And I bet if you rewind the stream or you go back and watch it, I literally said it was going to reject right before I hit the outside of the daily, right? And that's exactly what it did.
And this is a no-brainer too, because you got the 33 log MA turning back up. It's gonna cross the wave trend here at some point. You got the 9 log MA just cross the 33 power mean. This is how all these reversals start. So right now the bears are going to try to run this down below wave trend. They don't want this to flip up. And this is a low time frame. This is where all the action is though. Where do you think these high frequency trading firm algorithms are trading? Hell, this is a macro time frame for them. 6 minute. What's a 6 minute? I can do a lot in a 6 minute time frame. I just asked my wife, right? That's what they'd say. Let me see here. The old 6 minute man.
That's why he's not married anymore.
Let's see here. And God, I never went that route. And not even a regret, but the only downside to that is never had kids. Never had kids. Which is, hey man, that's why at 50, 54, I got a scat pack in the garage because I don't have a wife and kids.
It's like my uncle, bro, don't worry.
Yeah, look at the 1 minute, man. Came right back. This thing's been outside the power mean band. Just testing up on the 9 log MA. But wave trend. Wave trend. And now the bears are going to try to push this down. Just like on that 6 minute. The bulls are trying to flip that power mean band bullish. The bears are going to try to do it on the 1 minute. Because, all right, this is where it's going to start. Hell, in the 30-second. 30-second is probably already flipped. This is where the bulls need to pick this up. They need to run this back up, which they're trying. Because if they don't, dips below.
This is why I like this is why I like the 1 minute and the 5 minute because the 99 on the 5 minute is very close to the 9. Let me make sure I said that right. The 99 on the 1 minute is very close to the 9 on the 5 minute, right? So it's a good target point.
Yeah. Yeah, 439.
To work out to be half. Just to let you know. So if you put a 45, whatever line you're trying to look at on the 5 minute, I think if you turn it into a 45 on the 1 minute, it would be in the same place.
That was the first start. I got back up above the 33. Now it's right at the 9. Honey man, this is the battle right here down here on the 1 minute. They do not want to close below this. You close 1 minute candles below this wave trend. This will flip bearish so fast. You can see all the log MAs, at least the 9 and 33 turned down. So these bulls, they want to run this thing back up here, top side of the power mean band. Get some continuation here. But you can see what's happening right now. It's at the 9. What's it setting up? Hidden bear. Hidden bear. They better come alive. And that means you're going to want this data set. Hold on. You're going to have to get back up above like 103, 103.358. All right. To cancel out that dip. But you can see what's happening, man. I mean, that hidden bear will play out. These bulls don't come alive. I mean, look where it's at right now. It's between the 9 and the 33. Now, boom, here we go. Let's see. See if these bulls can keep this up. And that was a hell on the 1 minute time frame. It was a hell of a move. But at some point, and I don't care if it's the 5 day or the 1 minute, you're going to come back and test that wave trend. And the whole thing now, the bears are going to try to push it down below. Let the power mean band flip bearish again, blah, 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 all that good stuff. We talk about this every day. So if you're one of those people in TradingView that's continuing to watch these streams, kudo. You will get down all the turns. Hopefully you're in the Discord. Hopefully you requested the free volatility starter pack so you can follow along with the volatility and stuff. And if you have any questions, look, I'm going to say it again. This is why we're streaming here. We're not streaming here to give anybody signals. We're streaming here for education, for people that want to learn about the VEPS. So if you have questions and you want the free volatility starter pack, all you got to do is come in the Discord. If you're a little shy, type it in TV chat. Hey, I just want to know this. You're going to get an answer, man. That's why we're here. And I saw somebody, I think it was even yesterday. Well, we got a one up step on most of these other people because they don't even answer the chat. We do, and that's why I'm on it, right? I'm waiting for people to ask questions. Let's see. What are we doing here? Well, you better kick it up, Bulls. Bears are fighting. There's a fist fight going on in the playground. Remember those good old days? Jesus. Remember some of the playground equipment when I was a kid that we used to use that today is like, Jesus, they're used as torture devices and shit. Remember the spinning thing? You know how many kids I saw just get absolutely nuked on those? Because that's what it was on, when you were a kid growing up on the playground or recess or whatever. How fast can we get this thing? How fast? You remember all the kids spinning, grabbing the bars, and then kids just that were in it just getting shot out. Fucking awesome, man. Building our dirt bike ramps out of flimsy, like 1/8-inch plywood. Just getting wrecked. Oh, dude, getting wrecked. What it was like drinking out of rubber hoses all summer, getting poisoned. Now we know, oh, that's why all the kids have got cancer. They were drinking out of rubber water hoses. Jesus. Before we knew about all that. Yeah, man, here you go. In this 1 minute. You better wake up. That's when you're up here, What's that 15 rejected? That's when the party started. That's where the party started. Spilling coffee now. Good Lord. Well, Yep. Couldn't get above that 15-minute wave trend, which look at the power mean band. I mean, it's totally, you were outside. That's what this whole move was on Dixie. Can the Bulls keep it up now? Did they expend too much energy? The Bears are going to take over. Push this down, which will give a little relief in these markets, except gold, man. It's just hovering. It dropped below 19. It's like, yeah, we're comfortable down there. If Dixie keeps giving up some room, though, it will rise. Let me see something real quick. Crypto, BTC. BTC selling off still, huh? Yeah, 28,360. All right. How about Sol get wrecked? 23. Hell, Sol's up 1%. Yeah, good for you. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let me pull up this heat map. Oh, that's right. Didn't TradingView? Hold on here. Hey! Now, where was that at? Load layout. I'm going to put the free. Come on. You're not going to pull up on me? What are you doing? There it is. Volatility starter pack. This is these are the indicators you'll get with the free volatility starter pack. The only reason I'm pulling up a new chart is so I can. Where was those heat maps? No, they're up here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, there are indicators. Boom, boom, boom. Was it on the main page? What the hell was that at? You remember? But only financials, technicals. Where were those heat maps at, man? I think they were. Let me see here.
Like for crypto as a whole.
No, remember?
Like
I think it's
box.
Right here. Sparks.
Yeah, you're in the right place.
Is it under products, though? Yeah, it's under products, right? Screeners. Heat maps. There we go. Stock. Let's see here. Good job, TradingView. Dig it, man. Dig it. Much better heat map. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of blood, man. A lot of blood. Energy and minerals. Pretty much all green. Whoa, big boy. Whoa, big boy. There you go. Back down into yourself. Yeah, overall. Too much bleeding everywhere, huh? Little blood, little blood.
I just put in chat, right, the prediction that I said I would have. Like you can see, like just get a little bink, get a little bink on that reverse wave trend on the 5 minute, and go right back up. But the reverse straight wave trend is also starting to flatten out too, so it's could be turning bearish. I don't know. Again,
Adam,
but like I said, that's how it was going to play out. Dude, it's not magic.
Magic. Love the magic. Tether. Yeah, crypto's bleeding out too. I mean, you got a few altcoins. What does that add them up? 2.9%. Other than that, man. Excuse me. Oh, look at everybody's little Shiba Inu. Such a cute little dog. No, it's down 6.7%. And they are cute dogs. That would be a sweet dog to get, to be honest. Maybe one day get another dog. Still got two, but yeah, they're not gonna last forever.
They're good for hunting stuff, believe it or not.
What's that?
They're pretty good at hunting stuff, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. And they're just such cool dogs. Very cool dogs. I'm sure they're not cheap. I think one would love it out here on this property. There's all kinds of little critters to hunt. All kinds of little critters to hunt.
They're like Asian huskies. That's how they would act.
Okay. Asian huskies. All right, man. Let's see here. We're about to wrap this up. Just mumbling now. I'm just mumbling now. Here come Dixie. Trying to pull back up. Overall, though, yeah, man. I don't see it. You can see both sent another wick into the top side of the 68.3. SPY did. Back up into the daily range. Man, these bears are going to dig in right here. And don't think Dixie's done. I mean, Dixie wants some. Dixie's looking like it wants some. And then you look at the macro time frames on SPY and you're like, this is a recipe for... Yes, it is. So we're going to have to see how this thing plays out the rest of the day. So, hey, guys, on TradingView, we appreciate all your support. We're glad we could be here for you. We're definitely glad you're there for us. All right, we love your platform, right? Especially the coders, man. I mean, there's a few little things in there we had to add, we didn't use, that you already had set up. Had a lot to do with the math, which is fine. Not everybody gets the math right. Our math guy, he gets the math right. Probably help you out a little bit. Because, yeah, there is something definitely, there's a reason why all the probabilities, everything in TradingView, besides, I think there's only 2 indicators that are correct. There's a reason why. It's people are using the built-in math, which is not correct. It's not correct. There's no argument about it. And it's not easy. It's not easy math. Crying out loud. I don't do it. All right? That's what we got math guy for. And we got him duct taped in the closet. He just hangs out, man. Use him when we want. That's why you don't see him much. He's quiet. Well, he's quiet because we got him duct taped. Oh, Van. Where are you, man? Oh, he's busy. He's got 2 young kids. Busy guy, man. Busy guy. We use him for his brain. He was literally DMing me forever. Hey, I can build these indicators. I'm just like, I hear that all the time. Okay, yeah, whatever. And he woke me up one day and he sent me screenshots. I got a little excited. I was like, hey, we found our guy. Oh, good stuff, man. We got a good crew at Alpha Trading. We're very happy with each other. Everybody fills their nice little roles. Here I am. This is all I do. I just put my face out there for everybody to look at. I'll take the heat. Not wrong often, though. And if I am, what do? I get the hell out of the trade. It's that simple. I never look at it as being wrong. I look at it as, look, volatility, correlation broke on me. That's all. Look at all the correlation breaks. It happens, man. It happens with volatility. You just have to be prepared to get out of the trade and take profit when you're in the good ones. And you're going to get great entries using the VEPS when you learn them properly. You just are, right? Leading information going to be a lot easier to get your entries, and it's going to give a lot better levels to take profit at. That's what it's all about. That's what a lot of people. That's why swing trading is. I used to love it, right? And I used to just, what I didn't love is seeing all the losses, because that's what happens when you swing trade volatility. It's no good, especially if you're in crypto and you're using a bunch of leverage. That's why in the 0DT options, you got to take your profit and take it fast when it presents itself. Because is there leverage inherently built into that? Yeah, 100%. Especially if you're trading stocks, man. Right? One contract's 100 shares of stock, and you're entering that, right? You're entering a contract to buy or sell 100 shares of stock. That's why I like just trading SPY. Make it nice and simple. Give me them contracts. And over time, I've been bumping the number up a little bit here and there. But I'm telling you, man, it starts to get real dangerous. You have got to get out of the positions, for crying out loud, especially if you're trading ES. If you're trading the ES options, woohoo! That premium is addictive. That it is flowing in and pulling out. Watching the ebb and flow of the intraday premium is really exciting. When you understand volatility, yeah, it's something. Brings a little excitement into an old guy's life. All right, guys, thanks for all your support in the Discord. We appreciate it. You're here every day. We love it. Is there a better place to be than with Alpha Trading at the market open? We don't think so. We got a cool soundboard too. Sometimes we got this chat bot that's absolutely out of its mind. It's fun as well. Although it's off today. It's getting oiled. It was getting squeaky. But yeah, guys, keep an eye on Dixie today. This thing is definitely trying to find some strength. And if it busts this 15-minute wave trend, that's when these markets are really going to dump, because it's probably going to run to the top side of the power mean band. You'll probably see 103.4 area today. But first, you got to break this 15-minute reverse wave trend. On this power move, right, to come back up to test that wave trend, that's a no-brainer. Thing is, can you get up above it now? Can you start to look at the power mean band? Power mean band starting to flip. 9 log MA is finally starting to flip. Could see it. The rest of the day could be bearish, man. Bullish for the dollar, bearish for the markets. Let's see what happens. And wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Last trading day of the week. What is it? Friday, August 18th. God, time's flying. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you there, guys. Peace. Yay!